group, because they getting ready to get him. Just in case y'all ain't heard, they got a hit out on Joe Budden. I'm talking about his identity, his personality, his behavior. He went at Nicki Minaj, and now people looking at him like he a psycho. They're saying that Joe Budden is a real life monster that allegedly went to every Diddy party that he ever threw. Corey Holcomb snapping on Joe Buttons. They looking at him like he crazy. He about to get his black card revoked. Now everybody talking, and these rumors are hot. When everybody else pick up on this, just know where you heard it first. Cause there's a storm on the horizon. Diddy about to have a cellmate. And Joe better not push his buttons, cause Diddy been working out up in jail. Y'all ain't seen him yet, but when y'all do, it's gonna be on the WWE. We gotta get into this news. Y'all listening? Cause Joe Budden pissed off the wrong people. The government ready to do whatever they can do for Mrs. Minaj. They on the roof with them sniper rifles just in case somebody think about harming Nicki. When she pull up to the Fendi store, she come in government vehicles. All she gotta do is give them the word. Joe Budden messed around and spoke on Nicki Minaj on a podcast with Shay Shay, who is also known for beating women. Corey Holcomb's also known for beating women. They all lining themselves up to get slaughtered because they ain't got no business being in the public or showing their faces after they don't put hands on women and everybody know about it. We about to talk about it, man. Y'all gotta stay tuned. Do me a favor out there. Hit them like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button too. Now I need y'all to listen at this because this the part that got Joe Budden in trouble. He went on Shannon Sharp. He was talking crazy and people picked up on what he was saying. Now, I don't know if anybody gonna be able to save him. Listen at this.
Nicki goes on stage with Charlie Kirk's widow.
I didn't love it.
Why?
Did you love it?
You know what, Joe? I'm gonna be honest. To keep my sanity and to keep my calm, I really try to stay out of this because I see what's going on.
Shannon Sharp looking like he moved a little blow on the side since he lost that job at ESPN. He looking like Ghost from Power. Like he making some moves behind the scenes. It look like he in the Dope Boy Palace right now. What you got in your trunk, Unc? He get out the car with that bag looking like his legs broke with 2 kilos in the bag. Allegedly, I don't know. But he looked like he bubbling some other type of paper that he wasn't bubbling before. And people picking up on this stuff. And his guests getting grittier and grittier. And it's getting grimier and grimier. Ain't no telling what type of deals they making behind the scenes. And since Joe Budden hot with Nicki Minaj, now they being investigated, man. They should have never opened their mouth. Whatever business they got to keep that extra bread in their pocket, they might just get exposed messing with Nicki Minaj, man. They got different types of eyes on them. Eyes that could see through their drawers, infrared lights. They know what they thinking, they know what they doing. Advertisements popping up all over the place. And they know I was thinking about a hot honey chicken sandwich. I was thinking about it, I ain't even say nothing about it. And y'all see the ad right there. It's some scary times we living in, but we just gonna have to keep on pushing through. Pray for your mama. But before you do that, we gotta finish out this news because there's a part in this interview. When I heard it, I said, oh, Joe's gotta go. They gonna Me Too him to death. The same way they got Diddy on footage beating on Cassie, they got Joe Budden beating on Tahiri, and everybody know about it. Then Tahiri started dating Vado, and the last I heard of them, she shot about like 4 apples at his head or something. But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all gotta listen at this.
And all it does is make me more and more upset. And when people first started getting behind President Trump, I lost some friends. But I started to think about it. I was like, it's their opinion. If that's how they feel, I'm ruining friendships and relationships so I let them have. That's their choice.
I understand.
But it took some growth on my part because I see, and I think I'm looking at you, you like, man, did you hear some of the things that man said about women that's like you, and you sitting up there with his.
That is the role that I believe Turning Point to play in the rewriting of history or revisionist history when they visit these schools and have all of this money just basically being pumped into.
You can't tell me he not related to Russell Simmons. You can't tell me he not, man. They be sliding their family under the door. Def Jam Records. Him and Kevin Liles. Don't want everybody to know they family. Can't tell me that Joe Budden ain't related to the Simmonses. Cause ain't no way. It definitely wasn't the Raps. He had connections. The name was whack back in the day. Joe Budden. People was talking about button-ups. What he wear? Plaid or corduroy? What is it, Joe Budden? Pump it up. Of course that song was gonna be a smash. The beat was gritty and grimy and everybody loved it. But still, ain't like he made the beat. They could have gave me the beat and I could have pumped it up. Everybody came to get it drunk, they came to get it clubbed, they came to get it He did his best Method Man and Redman impersonation and got on with Def Jam of all record labels. I mean, come on now. Like, he a mix between Method Man, he a mix between Redman. We gotta sign this kid, and on top of that, he's my nephew. Like, all right, man, we'll give him a deal. Allegedly, all this stuff is starting to get exposed. People starting to wonder. Allegations, speculations, for entertainment purposes as far as I'm concerned. But he put hands on Tahiri, and we all heard her sobbing about it. He even admitted that he did it. He was on the radio station trembling about it. Then turned around, people let him slide and do podcasts. But now that people ain't got no money like that, they starting to see things differently. Look.
A certain belief system. I won't take us there and speak to what I believe that belief system to be.
Okay.
But it's a mess. It's deeper than political views. I'm not political at all. Mm-hmm. I'm not political at all. You want a Republican? I'm not. Right. That's not my bag. But the way people go about certain things, when you see what happened to Renee Nicole Good, in Minneapolis, when you see the way that these quote unquote.
No, but Joe, don't do it. Do not get political with these people, man. They're gonna make you a martyr. I'm trying to tell you. He just said he don't get into politics. Now he getting political. And he facing backlash. It's starting to roar and it's starting to bubble. Internet responds to Joe Budden calling out rappers for being too quiet about the ICE raids. Shit, all rappers do is rap about ICE. They'll probably put out a mixtape and call it ICE raid. Joe Budden has had it with the hip-hop community and its alleged lack of concern for all the ICE raids and chaos. Oh, man, hip-hop didn't create that. That's not a hip-hop problem. Ain't nothing hip-hop about an ICE raid. We don't want nothing to do with that. If we can avoid that altogether, we would. Don't use hip-hop as a shield or a weapon for every damn thing. Because hip-hop may not be with it that day. And I don't think hip-hop with it today. Whatever hip-hop is being able to be ignorant with your kids. That's what hip-hop is in 2026. It's the ability to be ignorant with your kids. You could talk that talk like they talk that talk. Y'all live in Rhode Island, but due to the stuff that y'all consume in the media, y'all sound like y'all from Memphis, Tennessee. But that's Negro, there. There's so much news we about to be getting into. Y'all just don't understand. We ain't even get started yet. I told y'all I was gonna pull up, and now that I'm here, I'm about to give y'all this Joe Budden news. And remember where you got the exclusive? This man on his way to Diddy Land. They already caught him doing some wild shit. He got on a shirt that say, if you don't, hold on, cut that off. It say, if you don't like fat ass. On his, and he got a phone number on that? Well, wait, hold on, wait a minute, y'all. What that's supposed to mean? Hold on. If you don't like fat ass, and he been putting on weight on purpose? He getting chubby for them power bottoms in the WWE. He show up to WrestleMania with a shirt that say, if you don't like fat ass. Got them wrestlers looking at him all strange. They trying to put him back out in the ring like he Rikishi or somebody. We got to get serious about this stuff because I can see things ahead of the curve. I know when another black celebrity is about to take an L. They fattened him up pretty good with the podcast thing. They made him a global brand. Well, in an American brand. That's what they did with Joe Budden. They turned him into like the black Joe Rogan for a little bit. Now they ready to slaughter that hog. He done enough dirt to be in the R. Kelly categories and the Diddy categories with the stuff that he did. He in the same boat with Trey Songz and all them dudes. They said he tried to escape to Jamaica as Shaggy, but they figured out it wasn't him when he couldn't perform the songs. Allegedly, man. It's funny when I heard it, but that's what they told me. As far as I'm concerned, Joe Budden is a hip-hop icon because he had better bars than like 90% of the rappers that was out when he started rapping. But if he would have started rapping earlier, people would have said he was corny. They would have said, like I said, they would have said he was a Joe Redman, Method Man knockoff with a little bit of Busta Rhymes on it. Let me show y'all something real quick before we continue on with this talk about Joe Budden, because it's going to get deeper than this. Trust me. Let me do this real quick. Turn that on, man. Y'all got to see this for what it is. I'm going to give y'all a quick history lesson for how I see it. I don't know if y'all see it like this, but this is how I see it. Back in them days, when you was an unsigned hype or you a new rapper getting in the game, people want to know your story. And back then, it better been filled with pain for people to listen to your tape. That's why you got the DMXs, somebody that had horrible childhood experiences full of pain and anger, and people could relate. And that's why he was a multi-platinum selling artist or whatever. So when you getting in an arena with DMX, and you getting in there with some people that really live that hard knock life, you better be more grittier than the next man if you want to survive, even if you did grow up like Carlton Banks. He came in the game. People wanted to beat his ass. Who the dude with the big beard? He prancing around the club like he Fabio or somebody. You got MOP waiting outside with guns. They got video footage of him getting snatched off the stage and everything by some gritty, ugly dudes. And he playing, and then he had the nerve to put his hands on a woman. He beat Tahiri, y'all. Did y'all not hear that part? What's going on with the music? This shit bootleg, bro. This bootleg, everything bootleg. Look like you went to a kindergarten class and had that drawn up. Did anybody hit the like button, bro? We gotta take a little break to check this stuff. Cause this ain't right, yo. Wait a minute, check the stream, bro. I gotta make sure people watching. I gotta make sure everybody good. Y'all stay tuned. I gotta do this right now cause I'm very concerned about the people that watch my videos. This is alarming. We need to get a better understanding of what's happening. Cause this ain't right, yo. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. Oh man, my people in the building. I thought y'all didn't show up, but y'all really did. Gage Gore, what it do, bro? You know I had to pull up. And I might turn around and pull up again once I'm done with this Joe Budden news. Your wake up call is here. All right, okay. Crystal, where you been? So glad you here. Big Bucks, Molly here. Leroy Kazama, Lord Spike. What's up, y'all? I'm so glad y'all tuned in. Okay, we got to get back to this Joe Budden news. And this is the key that I'm trying to give y'all to unlock it in your mind. I can't tell you what to believe. But Joe Budden did too much. He in bad shape if they want to get him. And it make me wonder, what do these men have to do to keep the media from eating them alive? What do they have to be willing to do or be a part of when they do something so jacked up to where their public image is shattered and somehow it can be swept under the rug? Usher went through the same thing. Usher bounced back. He wound up in Vegas. Look at this. Hold on, man. Oh, no. He got bad beef. Not only is he beefing with Nicki Minaj, he beefing with Cardi B. Cardi B breaks her silence and hit back at Joe Budden for doubting her lyrics amid her controversial pregnancy announcement with Stephon Diggs.
Don't try to play me about my rhymes. You know I be kicking some fly shit, Joe. Don't do that. I'm top 5, baby. Top 5. Yeah.
You're not top 5. You're not even in the top 30. Trust me, Cardi. Whoever your ghostwriter is, you could pay me half. And I could get you some fire bars, baby.
My baby daddy got notebooks laying around the house. I ain't never got to worry about rhymes.
She going on the studio and be taking pictures of Offset notepad. Next thing you know, she got another hit on the radio. But that's Negro here no there. He beefing with her. And people beefing with him. And when that starts, when people start jumping your ass, when you got Corey Holcomb's ready to jump across the table with the little t-shirt on your ass, man, then you really got problems. Corey Holcomb's get up with that Burlington shit on, with that Burlington cologne, with that Burlington hat, with them Burlington shoes. Corey Holcomb's ready to rumble, and he want to get it in with Joe Budden, no diddy. Who y'all got winning? Joe Budden smokes cigarettes. He'll be winded. Corey Holcomb will go full gorilla for a good 10 seconds before he get behind the security guards. He talking, Joe Budden said something about him beating on a woman, but he beat on a woman too. Look at this, y'all. Oh no, that's a female. Debo, that's a female, man. You tripping, Debo? He about to smack Felicia. What's wrong with him? Do y'all see this, man? Corey Holcomb's messed around and smacked Felicia in front of Craig. Something must be wrong with him, man. Then he got the nerve to be talking about what Joe Budden said when they got him on footage, beating up bitches, man. Look, last month footage of Corey Holcomb allegedly, but ain't no allegedly. Last month footage of Corey Holcomb allegedly punching female comedian Christian Payne in the face surfaced online. The alleged incident is said to have taken place outside of the Hollywood Improv in December 2024. While it's unclear exactly what led up to the alleged punch, onlookers can be seen intervening shortly after. Holcomb tried to get a restraining order against Payne 2 months later, alleging that she physically attacked him first. He also alleged that she made statements to him like, "Your mama's an inch and you ain't yet." So he was smashing that? Wait a minute, Corey. No. You told me you was gonna give me some jokes. I ain't got no jokes for you, baby. You want to be a comedian, write your own jokes. Nah, motherfucker, you said you was gonna get me on primetime TV. Oh, I ain't got no connections like that. Come on, baby. It was a comedian hood rat on her Tiffany Haddish at the comedy club. Like I was supposed to get on with Eddie Murphy, but he double-crossed me back in the day. Yeah, him and Martin Lawrence, them other, you better not do that to me. Like, I ain't did shit, babe. In the bed arguing stank. He wake up sweating, don't sweat it out the he don't sweat it out the whole bed. She laying there to my, you ain't got nothing to eat up in this mother. I'm hungry. Where's you said you was gonna give me Eddie Murphy phone number. I ain't got that nigga number, man. I ain't got no Eddie Murphy number. After he done got them cheeks. I don't know. Joe Budden better watch his back. Watch your back, Joe. They saying that he evil out here in these streets. He put hands on women. He looking like Ike Turner out here, y'all. He put hands on women. He done checked every box in the Diddy scorecard. Look at this. Oh, man. Yo, why they won't show? Okay, yeah, that's what I needed to see right there. Okay, we good. Let's get it on the screen, bro. Hold on, how long I been on here? We on a time limit. I gotta make sure I ain't going past the limit. Yeah, let me double check. Oh, damn, I was about to go past the limit. I do apologize about that. But anyway, I wanna know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. All the people watching, you know, I just had to pull up. I got some stuff I gotta do. And I'm gonna pull back up. I probably pull back up tonight. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm about to swing over the SAT and do the Quiet Storm. So I'm about to pull up over there. I'm gonna be all over the place, man. I might pull up the Docs Daily again. What time is it? We gonna see. Y'all stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all good out there too. All my people. I get on here just to see y'all, man. Trust me, that's why I get on here, just to see y'all. Y'all been holding me down, so I'ma hold y'all down. Like that. Dada Math. Been seeing that name for years, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Lord Spike Protein. Lord Kazama. What's up? Gage Gore, what it do, bro? Your wake up call? How you feeling? You coming over to the Quiet Storm? We about to get it in. Nothing but bolts. All night. That's how we gonna do it. Gonna be talking about Prince, Jay-Z, Beyonce. We gonna talk about Jay-Z tonight for the Quiet Storm. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be soothing. Make sure you bring your heated blanket. Make sure you get you a hot cup of something. Get you a hot cup of cocoa and come over to the Quiet Storm. It's gonna be electric blue. It's gonna be good. Tammy Jackson here too. What it do, Tammy? Yo, man. And I wanted to say this before I go. And I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this, but I've been getting a lot of people reaching out, and they've been people going through stuff out there. So that's why we went ahead and did this right here. Reg, get it together, man, because this is important. People, they need to see this, bro. You need to, there it go. You know, we used to do the phone lines or whatever, and people would call in and they would vent. But if y'all want to leave a voicemail or leave a text or whatever, or you need some support from the GMB family, then, you know, we here for you. You know, you might need a shout out, a heart emoji or something. Some of y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all ain't got nobody, man. So y'all could reach out to the support line if that's what y'all. And, you know, if you want, well, let me tell y'all this. If you do and you leave a voicemail, you know, I may use the voicemail for the content, but if you putting your business out there, I ain't going to use the voicemail or nothing like that. But it's available to you. You sad, you lonely or whatever, it's for the people out there. Because I noticed that there's a lot of sad people walking around here. And if I could spread some love, then that's what I'm going to do, because I don't know what else to do. You know, I get on here, let y'all know I love y'all and all that type of stuff, man. Some people be crying out for help, going through personal things. And it's like, man, if you leave a voicemail, we could, you know, put it on the channel and people could feel your pain. if that's what you trying to do. So, hey, that's the option for y'all. I don't know, but I gotta get out of here, man. I'm so glad y'all pulled up with me. I'm about to bend the block. I gotta go. I gotta do another show. Prince said something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. We gotta talk about it. He said that they ain't living right. Prince was talking about them. Next thing you know, he wound up passing away. People want answers about Prince. Jay-Z on the run. They don't know where he at. They saying he was living worse than Diddy. Next time, I'm gonna have a link for all that in the description box. Y'all need to come over to SAT. I'm about to get that thing set up right now. What I'm doing? Where my keys at? I gotta go. I'm gonna holler at y'all later though. Y'all be good. So much love for each and every last one of y'all, man.